Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J. Today we're going to be doing a love reading to see if you and this person will come into union, if you guys are going to be together. You can watch this about literally any person on your mind, whether or not you've been with this person before, or there's someone new in your life. However, I hope that you take the advice I give you today and don't continue to go down a rabbit hole trying to figure out what's meant to happen between you and them. I hope that with this reading you take the messages and I don't know, do what you must, do what you feel. But we're going to be looking at if you and this person are going to come into union. Yeah, so this is for the collective. Any sign is welcome. We will pull some signs, but if it's not your person's sign, don't worry. If it's not your sign, don't worry, or anything in your chart, it's okay. It's more so to describe the personality. But yeah, we'll look at outcomes. We'll look at why you guys are not in union right now. And yeah, so let's get into it. First, I want to start by talking about you, the viewer, whoever's watching right now, and the type of person you are. From what I can see in these cards, I think that you are a great friend, a very supportive person. You're the type of person that if someone tells you an accomplishment, no matter how big or how small, you really hype them up. Like, I feel like you really hype people up and you make people feel like almost like they can move mountains, because I feel like you know what it is. This group, you probably know what it is to struggle. You probably know what it is to go through difficulties. You probably know what it is to be knocked down and be picked back up again. So I feel like your friends, I feel like the people you date, your lovers, whoever it is it's almost like they get the pleasure. It's like a pleasure to have someone like you around, because I don't know, I just feel like you make people laugh, you make people smile. People feel really cherished. Like, some people around you feel like they can be their more soft selves, their more delicate selves around you, especially the person you're watching for. I think that you are not afraid to start from scratch. You're not afraid of, I almost said you're not afraid of anything, but I don't want to make any assumptions because I think we all have fears. But maybe it's the person that you're watching for feels like you're fearless, or feels like it's like you're happy to explore, you're happy to, some of you guys explore your interests, like you have a lot of interests, not just hobbies, but like interests that you could actually do something with. Like, I don't know what it is that you're interested in, but whoever it is that you're watching for, they see this in you. They see that there's something that you really, I'm hearing love, even though it's the Page of Stars, which is the Page of Pentacles. By the way, this is the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands here. I feel like this group, you may be a bit low key. Some of you guys may be a bit low key, or your person sees you this way, or maybe they feel like they get to see a special side of you. Whoever it is that you're watching for, I feel like you are very special. Like, you're a friend, and I feel like you give people space. Like, in this group, you give people space. You give people time to grow as well. So some of you guys might be watching this about someone that you're in separation with right now, but if you're not, that's okay too. This could be someone new in your life. I feel like with this group, you take the steps to become a better person. You take the steps to become a better you, whether that be with work, it be with family, your own personal growth. There's something about this group where it's like you can be fun, but at the same time, it's like you want to grow and you want to be responsible and you want to feel balanced and stable and safe. And I feel like people can sense that. The person that you're watching for can sense that, and that's why they feel so taken care of and like comfortable. I feel like people feel really comfortable around you to be themselves. Like, you accept people, you uplift people. And I feel like with this group, you're an excellent planner. The way that you plan for your future, it makes people feel like they could have a future with you, or makes people maybe want to have a future with you. So let's see if you'll come into union with the person on your mind. So this is you. I hope that message resonated. Some of you guys, if it sounds like you're describing your person, maybe this is someone that's just really similar to you, or maybe you need to flip this. Either way, it doesn't matter, because we're going to be looking at you and your person. So I could be describing your person. Maybe the next cards I pull, you'll feel like are a little bit more like you. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of the cards come out similar. With this group, I don't know why I'm just feeling like you and your person are either the exact opposite or you're very similar. Like, there's no in between. I mean, I'm sure everyone has commonalities, but I think it's like kind of like a hoax when people say that being very, very, very different than your partner will ultimately lead to like demise. I think that sometimes people are different than you for a reason, and you can benefit from that. You can work through it, and you can like learn from the other person. So sometimes I feel like differences are should almost be like expected. Like they don't have to be major fundamental differences because that makes things difficult. But differences in personalities is fine. Differences in backgrounds are fine. Even differences in interests, because whoever it is that you're watching for, this person, while they may not share the same interests as you, is like they see that it makes you happy. I feel like in this group, it doesn't even matter what you go through. It's like you make other people happy. And that's a part of your core personality, is that you make other people laugh and happy, even if they're going through a rough day. And I feel like you guys always look forward. And I know that that can be difficult. So if you resonate with that being your energy or the energy of your person, whoever it is, it doesn't matter. That's really great. In this reading, though, we're going to be looking at the relationships from an objective point. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to after we pull for your person's personality. After we pull for your person's personality, it really doesn't matter who I'm talking to in this reading. You're not going to need to flip it because I'm not really going to be looking at who did what, who said what, why is this person not doing this, why is this person not doing that. That's not what the reading is about. It's really just to look simply at whether or not you and this person will come into union and be together. So with that being said, let's look at your person. Let's look at the other person in this connection. Okay. Okay. This group, you can also be like underestimated. I feel like maybe you feel like people underestimate you sometimes. Maybe the person you're watching for has done that, or maybe the person you're watching for has seen that people underestimate you. I feel like in this group, people may say things about you. You don't even have to be social, by the way. You don't have to be like the biggest, like out there person. And you don't even have to be the most confident person to be watching this, but this is how people see you. Okay, so let's look at your person. Can we get some cards to describe the person that the viewer is connecting to, or, just the other person in this connection? Tell me about the other person in this connection. I'll get 3 cards from this deck, and the bottom, I don't want to see them before. All right. Now we're going to take 3 more for your person, and then I'm going to zoom out so you can see everything. Right now I'm just shuffling. I want to take my time with this reading, which is why I didn't make it like a pick a card. Ooh. Okay. As I said, I don't want to take the cards if they flip over, but I will look at this and kind of ingest it before putting it back in. Okay. Okay. Spirit, can you tap me into the person that the collective is watching for? Tap me into the person that the collective is watching for. I'm going to take the good and the bad, meaning if this person has flaws, we're not going to ignore them in this reading. We're going to be honest about them. So, yeah, I just want to say that because I know whether or not you're going to be in union with this person does not mean that they're going to be like perfect. You know what I mean? I'm not coming to this reading saying that this is even the person that you're going to be with forever. Some of you guys, you may already know that. But that's not for me to decide in this reading. You'll have to decide whether or not this is your forever person. In this reading, we're simply looking at whether or not you and this person will get together. Okay? So, can I get 3 cards in the bottom of the deck that describe the personality of the other person in this connection, please? I don't want to see them. If they flip over, I will look at them, but I'm going to put them back in the deck. Okay. Let's get one more. Okay, Spirit said to take this one too, so I'm going to take it. And then we'll look at the bottom. Okay. Let's zoom out some more. move this out of the way. Ooh, bottom of the deck for your person. I don't know if you could see this, but it's the devil. So that's why I said that the lovers and the king of swords. Okay. Well, some of you guys could be dealing with someone with 10th house, third house placements. They could have Gemini or Capricorn somewhere in their chart. This person could also have air in their chart as well, where this is just their energy. I feel like your person can be a bit like cold sometimes. Your person could go back and forth sometimes. Yeah, your person definitely has their things about them. No one's perfect. Ooh, look, Knight of Cups to the moon. In the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this person's bad habit is that they don't, it's like they wonder what they have to offer a romantic partner. Like, it's kind of what I'm picking up from your person is that if they do have a bad habit, it's either being really cold or questioning like what it is that they have to offer a romantic partner. So I don't know if your person's ever been in a relationship before or what. I don't know if this is something from like their childhood or what, but let's look. Something about, yeah, okay. I don't know if your person spends a lot of money or you do. Someone here spends a lot of money. All right, let's see. Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Judgment. Sorry, Judgment, and the Ten of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like your person's really hard on themselves. They could be emotionally or appear emotionally unavailable sometimes because they have a hard time opening up. I feel like this person's very intelligent. They're very smart. They're a hard worker, very diligent, and they feel a sense of like obligation to people. So maybe that's why I was sensing that they may question like what they have to offer in a relationship. Like I said, some of you guys may need to flip this, as in I'm talking about you and your person is this one. These are two different people here. Okay. And you see how none of the energy is repeated. They're two different people. So you'll have to know for your situation who is who. But yeah, and I didn't really get any court cards for your person or for the first person besides the Page of Stars, which is an earth sign. Okay. But that doesn't have to be either of your signs or even in either of your charts. I'm just saying that for extra confirmation for those of you that are looking for it. Simply, okay? I feel like the person that you are watching for, they make good decisions like when it comes to how to help people. I feel like your person gives people good advice on how to help people. I feel like your person is forgiving. They believe in second chances. This person could have a hard time opening up. For some of you guys, this person overindulges in something. For others of you, this person can either be stingy or they spend a lot of money. Like I said, I feel like you'll know for your situation, I guess, or you'll know if I'm describing you. With the Ten of Wands, I feel like this person has always had to work really hard. What's really coming through here is that your person works a lot. Some of you guys, this person could be a bit of a workaholic. So maybe you feel like you never really get to see like a softer side of this person. Yeah. I feel like with this group, your person, it could feel like they don't have emotions. Like it could come off like, some of you guys, it could come off that this person has jealousy sometimes. Some of you guys, this person has a hard time opening up. They always feel like other people are getting in the way. This person could listen a lot to what other people have to say as well. They can be stubborn as well. I kind of feel like a bit like difficult right now because I'm like, these all sound really bad, but the positive side of all of these traits is that this person cherishes what they have. Sometimes to a fault. Maybe this person has a hard time letting go. Sometimes, but I also feel like this person is a really good collaborator. They always bring something to the table, like their thoughts, the way that they process things, the way that they can help people is actually very admirable. This person sees the world differently than other people. They see things that other people don't see. They could be very detail oriented. I feel like this person is very professional as well, or they know how to talk to people. With a Judgment card, I feel like this person has things about them though. Like maybe this person can be judgmental sometimes. Maybe this is something that you've seen, is that they can be judgmental. I feel like the most judgmental people are really hard on themselves. Like I said, I feel like this person could put a lot of pressure on themselves, on their body. This person may have a hard time resting. Like, resting. So maybe this person only feels comfortable with you. Let me ask Spirit. Should I pull some more for the person? It says no. Leave it at that. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's flip these over. I'm seeing Capricorn. As I say that, look what it says, Capricorn. Ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Yeah, as I say that. Interesting how that comes out. What's that? Mutable. Okay. So someone here could be a mutable sign. That's Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. They don't have to be, though. None of these have to be your sign, okay? I just want to say that one more time because oh my God, I have these readings and I feel like people, it's like, I'll say, this is the last reading you should watch about this person. And because they didn't see their exact sign come out or something like that, they assume that it's not their reading. That's not even what tarot is about. Like, not everybody that does tarot combines astrological placements. Not everybody that does tarot believes in astrology, so just keep that in mind. Just like not everybody that does tarot doesn't believe in God or anything like that. So anyway, here we have Sagittarius. That's another mutable sign, by the way. So optimism, exploration, and free. Yeah, it's crazy because I feel like this person, maybe they just have an exterior to them. Maybe this is something that like only you get to see. Maybe you only see this side of them. Or maybe only certain people see this side of them. It's kind of giving that the person that you're watching for only has like a few friends. This person may only have a few close friends, like 3 or 4 close friends. And they cherish them though. I don't know if they cherish them, like if those people cherish them, but they cherish them. I feel like this person actually can be very optimistic and free and willing to explore. So for some of you guys, I'm hearing that could be the problem. Like for some of you guys, you feel like this person has 2 sides of them. Like one side, they can be really hardworking and all of those things that I mentioned. And then another side of them can be maybe a bit selfish, or like you have a hard time connecting with them on an emotional level. Not because they're a selfish person, but maybe it's just hard for them to open up. Maybe this person, it's easier for them to be more free and like, I'm hearing separate themselves. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if this person has a hard time feeling controlled. Like this person could have a hard time feeling controlled. Let me see though. You have Cardinal, instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Yeah, I feel like this person does things their own way. Like I don't feel like this is someone that likes being told what to do. I feel like this is someone that gives advice, they don't take it. So some of you guys, this could be an issue in your relationship. If you known them for a while, this could be something that you notice, that sometimes they can be a bit hard-headed, maybe even like my way or the highway, and it appears selfish. But for some of you guys, it's because this person doesn't want to be controlled. I don't know why. That is very important to this person though, to like not be controlled. So I don't know their past, maybe you do, but that's something difficult for this person, to feel like they're on a leash. And we have water. Wow. Okay, so there's the emotion. This says emotion, intuition, compassion, and spirituality. So I feel like this person, it's so interesting because they have a lot to them. I mean, there's earth here, there's Sag here, there's cardinal here, which is fire, water. I mean, each modality has one of each element. So I don't really want to like dive too deep into that, but you can look and see what signs are on there. Maybe this person has it in their chart or you do. One thing that I will say that I'm seeing repeating is Capricorn. However, I did see mutable and I mentioned Gemini. So someone here could have that in their chart. It doesn't matter where in their chart, by the way. Now with water, yeah, I feel like this person is, some of you guys, this person, you may already know them to be intuitive. Others of you, though, this person has a hard time connecting to that side of themselves. So maybe this is something that you notice, but maybe they don't. But for others of you, this person is open about it, and maybe they even do this for work. Or this person just has a lot of emotion when it comes to the things that they do in their work. I feel like this person's emotions lead them. So if they're feeling really good, that's great. But if they're feeling really bad, that's really difficult. So this could be something that you see in this relationship or in this friendship or whatever it is, whoever it is that you're watching for. Okay. So I feel like this person is the masculine in the group or in this reading, and then this is the feminine. And it doesn't matter your gender when I say masculine or feminine, by the way. All right, so let's look at whether or not you and this person are going to come into union then. Okay. Let's look at whether or not you're going to come into union with this person. I feel like your person puts a lot of pressure on themselves. Almost like their best is never good enough. So I feel bad in that way because I feel like when people feel that way, it comes from something like, people don't just wake up one day and say, like, I'm not good enough. That's something that I feel like sometimes can even be like this unconscious thing that we feel. Sometimes it's things that we experience in our childhood that make us feel that way. So, damn. So, yeah, maybe that comes out in your relationship. Your person definitely has their habits, they definitely have their flaws, but I feel like their flaws could be more visible, whether that is that this person literally has scars or that they wear their whatever on their sleeve. But for others of you, it's like this person can admit to mistakes, but maybe when it comes to being emotional, like, or like letting go completely in a relationship, that can be really hard for them. Yeah, so I don't know their past, but I feel like if somebody is like that, there's usually a reason for it. Yeah, this person could have a hard time trusting. Some of you guys, someone in this connection may have a hard time trusting something to do with money because I just saw finances and career. Okay, so this person's actually very ambitious. I feel like you're ambitious as well, but I feel like you take your time, whereas your person may, I don't want to say rush things, but it's like they can fixate on things. I feel like that's your person. Your person may have like an addictive behavior or addictive personality, meaning like they don't just like something. It's like they have to know every single thing about it. They have to deep dive into it. And it's like they can bury themselves into something. Some of you guys, this person buries themselves into work. Others of you, this person buries themselves into like their interests. But I feel like if they're not in a good spot, then they can really, really, really like throw themselves into the wrong things sometimes. Maybe this is something that you've seen, or this is who or how you feel about yourself. So let's see. Now that we've looked at you guys, whoever you resonate with being the masculine or the feminine, this connection doesn't matter. But now that we've looked at you both, I feel, yeah, what's so crazy is like, how I was saying in the beginning, like you're the type of person to make someone feel like every little thing that they do is an accomplishment, like no matter how big or small. I feel like this person, that's why they feel safe with you, because they put a lot of pressure on themselves to like perform, to help, to whatever. So maybe this person has never received like unconditional love, like they've always had to work, work, work. So maybe this person has a hard time with work, or if things start moving slow for them, it's like they may push people away. Yeah, that could be something they do. Let's see. So let's look at why you guys are not together right now. I'm curious, like, why are you guys not in union already? So I'll take 5 from this deck. Past life relationship. Okay, interesting. Past life relationship, you known each other before. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so for some of you guys, you already have a history with this person. Now, for others of you, the reason why you're not in union could be that someone has been hurt before in a past relationship. But for the majority of you guys watching, I feel like you're watching this about somebody that you've had a difficult past with. And there could be like some issues with forgiveness, whether it is that someone feels like they don't deserve forgiveness, or the other person hasn't forgiven their person yet. Soulmate. You got past life connection with soulmate as to why you're not together right now. Okay. Worth waiting for, though. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. So for some of you guys, maybe that's a message. I don't want to say anything too quickly, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get one more from this deck and then we'll look at the bottom. Healing family issues. Oh, for some of you guys, this person, or maybe you both experience this. Maybe you both can connect or resonate with this. I'm sure you can. But for some of you guys, the reason why you're not together is because one or both parties here have not healed their family issues. There could be an issue with like forgiving a parent, a parental figure. That could be an issue here. Or it could just be anybody in the family. But I feel like when you go through like difficult things with your family, especially like growing up, it could be really hard for you to open up and be like vulnerable and like trust a connection. So I feel like that could be something maybe for both of you, especially for one person, who knows. Bottom of the deck, it says let go of control. And you know what's interesting is I was talking about the masculine here, and they really didn't like to feel like they were on a leash. So they may do things allow the situation to unfold naturally. So I feel like the person that you're dealing with, they have a hard time letting things unfold naturally. And I feel like when people act like that, or people are like that in a relationship, it's because they need to be in control. So your person might be neurodivergent, by the way. Um, your person might be neurodivergent. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if your person has something about them. It could also be like, I'm not here to diagnose or anything like that, but just in my experience doing the work that I do, it's very possible. And I feel like for some of you guys, this person has ways about them that they don't get help for. Like, they're always the one to help other people, but they don't get help for these things. This person feels like they need to be in control. Maybe they lived a chaotic life growing up. Some of you guys can resonate with this. And I'm saying this person, but again, I don't know who I'm talking to in this connection, so it doesn't really matter. Some of you guys could feel this way as well. Like, maybe you both experienced this. Ooh, it says calling in your soulmate right there. Calling in your soulmate. So you got the soulmate. Ooh, and then right there it says finances and career. So okay, yeah, for some of you guys that was a factor, like finances and career. I feel like you're both driven, but I feel like your person can be really like I said, they can fixate. So this could be something they fixated on, or someone here fixated on finances and career. Maybe someone was a little bit more established than the other person, or maybe like I said earlier, someone felt like they questioned what they have to offer. So let's look deeper. Oh my god, I said dipper. Let's look deeper. There's clarified past life connection. Damn, did you guys see the card flipped over here? Oh, and as I say that, here comes the Four of Pentacles coming out again, which was describing the masculine. So for some of you guys, the reason why you're not in connection with, should I just say person number 2? I feel like I should say person A and person B. Okay, so for some of you guys, the reason why you're not in connection right now is because in the past, person B had a hard time opening up with judgment. Oh, interesting, because the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card came out for person B. I don't mean to like blame one party. Like I said, I was trying to keep an objective view, but like I can't help but like notice that the two cards that were representing not even just like how your person acted, but your person's personality came out as to a reason as to why you guys are not together. And for some of you guys, why you guys are in each other's past right now. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman and the Death card right here. Can you see that? Sorry, let me show you. The Death card. So some of you guys, the reason why you're not in connection is because I don't want to blame everything on person B. So I'm just going to say both parties or someone. Someone couldn't really change. They never changed because they didn't see why they had to. The Hangman is when you see things, like when you're enlightened, when you see things from a new perspective. And when it's paired with the Death card, it's you see things from a new perspective that you never saw before. And then you change for the better, you transform. Or things end. Okay. So with the Judgment card, part of the reason why you guys could not be together, some of you guys, is because there was an ultimatum given. But it doesn't feel like it was outright. It doesn't feel outright. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys, the reason why you're not together though is because maybe the other person tried to some of you guys, the reason why you guys are not together is because someone in this connection, if not both parties, would make decisions without really like opening up and consulting the other person. So maybe part of the reason why you guys are not together is because one or two parties here feel like they're not really considered by their person. Like the other person just does what they want to do without really like considering. So tell me about the forgiving and learning. Clarify the forgiving and learning. Okay. I'm really raw with you guys here today because I took my nails off and everything. I did a really intense reading earlier today, and I took my nails off because I just wanted to like be real with you guys. But like I did a really intense reading, and it was like a reading to get you through a tough time. So I don't know if someone here is going through a tough time. Maybe we'll want to watch that. But let's see. The Fool. Interesting. We have the Fool here. And I remember picking up the deck and seeing the Fool energy in person B. I split the deck and I saw the Fool. Yeah, someone here was reckless. They didn't see what was right in front of them. I'm hearing they were like sleepwalking, or they were impulsive. Some of you guys, the reason why you're not together is because you have to forgive someone for being impulsive. The Page of Cups. Some of you guys, someone here, it doesn't matter who, could have acted like childish, like a bit careless. emotionally immature. Tell me about the soulmate though. The magician. Well, interesting because the magician came out in person B's energy as well. I don't know if that's emotional manipulation or if someone was just too shy to say what they really wanted, while the other person could be a little bit more out there. Let's get one more for the Page of Cups and the Magician here. What's that about? The Lovers. Interesting because you guys remember this came out in person B's energy. Soulmate over the Lovers. Very interesting. Page of Cups to the Magician. I'm saying interesting because the Lovers is the card for Gemini. The Fool is the card for Aries, but sometimes I get Aquarius vibes from it because I'm pretty sure the Fool is representative of Uranus energy. But sometimes I get Aries energy from it. Because I feel like the Fool can be brave sometimes, but other times it's like reckless and like forceful, and or I'm hearing like the opposite of cognizant. So I don't know what the opposite of that word would be. I also heard conscious. So I don't know. Like I think that's why I was hearing sleepwalking. I don't know. Which sleepwalking to me kind of makes me feel like blind because it's like you're awake, your eyes are open, but you can't see. Oh, interesting. And then with the Enlightenment card coming out with the Hanged Man, that's what I was seeing as well. It's like the inability to really like open up your perspective and see things as they are. Sometimes when the Hanged Man comes out in reverse, when someone refuses to see things as they are, they have a hard time accepting a new perspective. But the perspective is not like, oh my God, I want more dates and you're not romantic. It's not that perspective. It's a life perspective. It's sharing the same view of the world. But it's like the hangman is like, it's enlightenment for everyone. It doesn't mean that everyone has to share the same view of the world to be enlightened. It's more of a like, it's like an embodiment of seeing what's right in front of you instead of believing in something or subscribing to a belief system and allowing your life to like, I don't know. To me, the hangman is a little bit more unconscious, where it's like almost like a philosophy of life, but you can change your philosophy of life. You know what I mean? So when it's in reverse, to me, it's like when someone is not seeing like what's right in front of them, they aren't awakened. They aren't awake. It's like they're awake, but their eyes are closed, or they're sleeping, but their eyes are open. They're sleeping, but they're walking. They're talking. They're managing. So I don't know if someone here is on like stuck on go, like stuck on go. Interesting. Okay. What's interesting to me is that with the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Magician sitting here on top of Soulmate, I feel like both people may want to be together, or both people may have feelings for each other. And here I see the Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. So someone here could feel like they are not being taken care of emotionally because someone can be either really stubborn or like almost immovable, almost like almost a fear of change. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles to me in the wrong energy, like the difficult side of the Knight of Pentacles is yes, they're dedicated, yes, they're loyal, yes, you can count on them, yes, they're dependable, but sometimes it's like it's hard to get the Knight of Pentacles to change, to shift, to sometimes even get moving, because in most decks the Knight of Pentacles depicts a knight that is not moving. It's the only knight that is not in movement. The Knight of Cups is usually someone walking towards or moving towards someone full of emotion, trying to offer something, whether that be a proposal, their feelings, or whatever. And then the Knight of Wands is the quickest knight in the deck, where they just go off of their passions, and oftentimes it can be a bit of a fickle energy or like an in and out energy because they go where their passion leads them. And then with the Knight of Swords, it's like they're super intelligent. Um, they make quick decisions. You know what I mean? And sometimes they make quick verbal decisions, meaning they say things quickly. Sometimes it's more aggressive than they want, or sometimes it's not as, I don't even want to say not as thought out, but not as considerate. And that was something I was saying earlier about something about consideration. So I feel like if you've had intimacy with this person, there's some sort of like soul tie, or there was. Some of you guys, this was a childhood crush or childhood sweetheart. For others of you, though, this could be something new, like a crush, a new crush with someone that you feel a strong connection with. Okay, so tell me about the worth waiting for. Why is that here as to why they're not together? The Two of Pentacles. Interesting, because that was person A's energy. Worth waiting for. Divine timings that work in your love life. The Two of Pentacles is something about responsibilities, balancing things out. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. Two of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. I feel like person A could deal with some sort of internal conflict. Let's see if I can, with the Devil. And that was person B's energy. So sometimes, some of you guys, the reason why you're not together is because person A wasn't sure if they could like depend on person B because of their habits. Person B could be jealous. They could focus a lot on outside things and competition. They could accidentally cause issues and then blame themselves for messing up everything. I feel like person B can make person A feel unsettled sometimes, like experience anxiety, and they're usually very stable with themselves. So that could be an issue here. What's this? It started peeking out. Oh, look, that's the Ten of Wands, which was person B's energy as well. It's like person A may feel like person B starts like unnecessary arguments, or they may feel like person B can make things really difficult sometimes. And it's like not to blame the other person, and that's why I'm saying person A, person B, because you have to know who you are here, okay? And it's not to make you feel bad. It's just simply to look at why the union isn't happening right now. And it doesn't even have to be that person B makes things difficult for person A. Like it could even be that they see this in person B's life, outside of their relationship, especially if this is something new. Let me get one more for the worth waiting for. Ooh, Six of Wands. Worth waiting for with the Two of Pentacles to the Six of Wands. I don't know. Bottom of the deck, this is the Hermit. Person A may shy away from attention. Person A may isolate themselves. Like they really have a hard time feeling seen. They may go back and forth wondering if person B really understands them. If person B really can get deep with them the way that they need them to. There's something about emotional depth, but also like psychological depth here. So I don't know if it's like hard to reach. Someone feels hard to reach. What's interesting is sometimes to me the Six of Wands is like pride, but other times it's like being a leader and like having like a healthy sense of ego and pride and achievement and success. So some of you guys, you both had to work on your own success and your own responsibilities and stabilities first. Alone. I'm hearing alone. This is a path you could only take alone. For some of you guys, this is only what person A had to do. Person A had to find themselves. Person A had to find confidence in themselves. Person A had to find confidence in their ability, like handle responsibilities and be like a leader. I feel like person A may have a hard time like taking control of their life, whereas person B, it's like they always need to be in control. You know what I mean? So that can be a hard mix sometimes, especially if person A can have a hard time like speaking up for themselves. Here's Temperance. The Hermit to Temperance. So some of you guys, the reason why it's worth waiting for is because there had to be some sort of healing. To me, Temperance is healing. Here's the Six of Cups again. Soulmate energy again with the Hermit. Some of you guys, you had to separate if you had a past with this person. Some of you guys had to separate. Others of you, it was that someone here, it doesn't matter who, it could have even been both, but someone here didn't really see the depths of the connection and how deep the connection was until like a certain point. Here's the Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Cups. I feel like you both feel like blessed to have met each other and to know each other. So let's look at the healing family issues. Let me look at person A's. What are person A's family issues? What's person A's family issues? 2 cards. Okay, and here we get them. I'm going to put this as the bottom. Okay, so person A. We have the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Some of you guys, person A's family issues is that they lost someone in their family to them passing away with the 10 of Swords. Some of you guys, this person, oh, there was another one here. I didn't even realize, but this is the King of Wands. Some of you guys, person A's family issues is that they had an emotionally unavailable parent that made them feel really defeated. Some of you guys, person A's family issues is that they were abandoned by a parent. Where others of you, their family issues could be like I don't know, I feel like person A gravitates towards person B because of something with their family. Like they're almost too used to dealing with someone like person B. I mean, I'm saying this kind of, it sounds like this is person A's perspective now, where it's like they may notice a pattern in the people that they choose and the types of relationships that they get involved in. I feel like person B's family issues could be they may have moved around a lot, or person B could have always had to like suck up their feelings and just move on. Because I did see the 3 of Wands, and oh my god, I think I just said person B, but I meant to say person A. Person A had the 3 of Wands in their energy, and what's interesting is that it had a road just like this, except there were no cups. So I don't know if person A is used to having to put their feelings on the back burner and just keep pushing, and this is something that they had to do in their family, or something that they have to do now, because in their family they always had to be the one to deal with tough emotions when it came to some sort of ending or defeat or death. Some of you guys, this person could have been really like, they could have had a really controlling parent, and then they gravitate towards controlling partners, like person B, how person B can get. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Some of you guys, this person A, their family never made them feel confident in themselves either. Some of you guys, this person, they may have lost somebody that made them feel seen growing up. So that could be an issue. Some of you guys, person A has a history of wanting to no longer be here, if that makes sense. So I don't know what that is about, but I'm sensing like a deep sadness with person A now. But it feels like defeat, like it feels like deep endings. Okay, so let's look at person B now. What about person B? What are person B's family issues? 2 cards, please. What are person B's family issues? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting how that comes out again. So person B's family issues could be centered around finance, whether it is that they were really wealthy or that they were really poor growing up. I'm seeing justice. Some of you guys, person B's family issues was that their parents' relationship was really unstable growing up. So that's why they have a hard time feeling comfortable in relationships now, because they've seen unstable relationships. I don't know why it was unstable, but it feels unstable. Like the relationships, the examples of relationships, and for some of you guys, even marriage that they were shown were not healthy because they were unstable, or because they only got together for financial reasons. So that could be why someone here may wonder what they have to offer. That could be a focus, like putting focus on that in the relationship. Because I did see finances and career, and it's funny how the Wheel of Fortune is now coming out as well. Let's see. Ooh, the Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor. What's interesting is that I feel like both parties dealt with like seeing like controlling partners or something like that. But I feel like person A had a controlling parent, whereas person B may have seen like a controlling parent in a relationship, like with their with one of their parents. Like one of their parents could be really unpredictable. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys, this person's family issues is that a parent of theirs makes them overthink quite a lot. Makes them question their worth, their strength, their capabilities, how successful they'll be in life. Some of you guys, this person's family issues is that they were always controlled by money. They were always... Ooh, look, and there's the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like person B is the one that was not raised with, like, I'm not saying that person A was, but I feel like person B, like, it was very clear in their life that they didn't have unconditional love. Like, very clear. Here's the Page of Swords. This could have even been something that someone said to them with the Knight of Cups. Ooh, Knight of Cups to the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys, person B, they were never allowed to be soft. Person B was never allowed to be soft. If they had emotions, it was really bad. Some of you guys, person B had a mother that talked to them really, really, really poorly and really hurt their self-esteem, and it led them to act the way that they do now. Seeing Ace of Wands here. To the Sun. Something about sex is coming through. Oh, interesting. Someone here could be on the LGBT, like a part of LGBT. Because I just saw the Sun with the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles has rainbows. All right, so let's see. Why are you guys not together? Why are they not in union right now? Ascending. This says overcoming obstacles, learning expansion. Ooh, you know what's so crazy is that it literally says preparing for union right here. And the reading is called, will you come into union? So either someone here was not ready to actually be in union, or this is maybe saying that it wasn't the right time. Some of you guys may feel like this is right person, wrong time. Because it says obstacles. Okay. Some of you guys, an obstacle is being able to forgive or believe you deserve forgiveness and asking forgiveness to try again. That could feel like a risk. I feel like if person B has any guilt, it could be hard for them to ask for forgiveness and to really take accountability. Some of you guys with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card is that person B, they never had a parent apologize to them for things. And person A never expected apologies. Not to say they didn't deserve it, but I feel like person A never expected apologies from any of their parents. Or maybe they got them all the time, but they were never genuine. And person B may have to apologize all the time, but never change the behavior. So that could be difficult for person A. Maybe they feel like they can't really trust their person or depend on their person to really like be who they need them to be. It's not even that they don't think that they want to change, but that they are not sure if they will. If they will, not even if they can, but if they will. And that's the next reading that I was going to do is like, will they change? So maybe you guys might want to watch that. But I feel like this is the last reading that you should watch about this person. So I wouldn't really go and watch that, to be honest. But, you know, we all have free will here. So I'm not going to try to tell you what to do. I'm doing something. I do. Okay, well, I'm literally recording. So I have him. I'm recording. He's sleeping. But, yeah, that could be an issue here. Let's see. We have I like you. I like you over the lovers, though. So one of the reasons why you guys aren't together is because you both felt like a really strong connection, but you just said that you just liked each other. Like maybe there was some sort of like downplaying of emotions. Because it just says fun, flirting, and wanting to date. So that could be an issue here, is that someone here needed more romance and they never got it. Because it says romance is blooming. It doesn't say that it's there. It says it's blooming. It only says it's blooming and that they want to date. It doesn't say that they actually did it. And by the way, there is a date card in this particular deck. Mask. Interesting. So another reason why, what did I say? It's like downplaying feelings, not showing your true feelings. And here it says right here, not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, deluding, gaslighting. So I don't know whose habit this is here. I'm not trying to blame more than one person. Some of you guys maybe both did this. But I feel like, yeah, this is the reason why you guys aren't together, is because this energy was present. So let's see, what would your person want to tell you? What would your person want to tell you? It doesn't matter who is who here. Whoever's watching, this is what your person will want to tell you. I want to tell you how I feel. What did I say? So some of you guys, the problem was that no one ever really shared how they really felt. That they really felt such a strong pull and connection to each other. Interesting. I'm afraid to contact you. What did I say? I said someone could have some like pride or ego here, or it could just be that they don't know how to get the other person's attention. But I feel like you both know how to contact each other. You're just not doing it. Someone's afraid. They're afraid to say how they really feel. Interesting. What's so funny though is because I'm glad to see this instead of like the other cards where it's like, I'm not the right person for you. We need to let each other go. Like I'm not seeing that here. It's more of a like something else. I'm so attracted to you. But this is why you guys, or this is what your person will want to tell you. Yeah, that's why I said for some of you guys, if you have been intimate with this person, there's some sort of like soul tie between you and them still. Unless you did like a cord cutting thing, but I don't know if it worked. Let's see. Okay. That's interesting. So let's get into what this reading is actually for, to look at whether or not you're going to come into union. Let me ask the question, should I clear the space for this next part? Yes or no? Odd or even? It says no, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, interesting. All right. Let me move this up though. Will person A and person B come into union? I'll be taking 3 cards from this deck, and then these ones here, I'll look at the bottom of the deck here, and then there's some here. Okay, so can I get 3 cards to see whether or not person A and person B will come into union, please? Will person A and person B come into union? Can they overcome these obstacles? Can they share their true feelings without the masks? Will someone reach out? Oh, damn. I didn't even mean to have this one flip over, but it flipped over. I'm seeing the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is my twin flame card. Interesting. I was only going to take 3 from this deck, but I think I'm just going to fill up the space, actually. So probably take 1 more and then the bottom. Will they come into union? Interesting. The 4 of Wands is stable. It's a stable relationship. It's building towards something. But I feel like in this group, if you resonate with like having a past, then that's getting back to the basics. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Temperance. Interesting. Perfect blend. Healing. Grounding. Nature. There's a grounding nature to the temperance energy. Okay. Will they come into union? Will card or person B and person A come into union? Bottom of the deck, we see get more information. Interesting, because we're going to flip over the other cards in just a moment, but I'm almost nervous. Like, I'm so nervous for you guys. Whew, okay. Romance. You guys know what I was just talking about. I was just talking about how there wasn't romance, and here it is. It says that there's romance. There's romance now. Interesting. And you're ready. Oh. All right, let's see what these say. King of Wands. This was person's A's energy when it came to healing their family issues. I'm hearing know what you want. So it could be that both parties know what they want now. The Knight of Wands. I'm not sure about that. And the Judgment card. To me, Judgment card is forgiveness and a second chance. But I'm not sure why the Nine of Wands is here. Someone could be afraid of getting hurt or afraid of being rejected. The Runner. Yeah, and what's so crazy is that this literally says a fear of intimacy here. Okay. Okay. Will they come into union? Kisses? Oh, look what came out. Unconditional love. Giving and receiving affection and falling in love. The runner. What's interesting is that this runner is running towards the person that's giving unconditional love. The runner is running towards the person that is afraid of getting hurt but gives unconditional love and is in love with their person. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Interesting. So whoever ran, it looks like they're coming back. I mean, I'm not sure though. I'm not sure about this one because I'm seeing the runner. I don't like that the runner is out here at all, to be honest. And I don't feel like with this connection with the Nine of Wands coming out, it's like someone could be afraid of accepting unconditional love. Or maybe this needs to be healed first. I'm a bit, what's that word? Weary of giving you the message of saying yes, because I've done readings like this before where all of the cards pointed to yes. You know what I mean? Like all of them. It says I can do some clarification, so I will. Okay. Okay. Tell me about the King of Wands and the Runner. I'll take 3. The Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. Okay, it kind of seems like... Damn, hold on. It kind of seems like someone here, in order for you guys to come into union, someone here would have to work on their anxiety, and the other person may have to work on their jealousy. Because I feel like someone here can get really jealous, but it's like they're prideful and they don't show it. Or they could work on their always feeling like there's competition. Some of you guys, there's someone in this group that like may do this on purpose. I think you know who I'm thinking about, but I don't want to blame anybody and I don't want to, whatever. But I feel like both parties may need to work on like being more vulnerable, being less prideful, and also like not trying to make the other person feel like there's other options. Let's get one more to clarify the King of Wands and the Runner. I don't know if this is saying that this has already happened or if this is what needs to happen for you to come into union. Here's the Hangman. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's person B. Sorry, but person B has to work on this. You know how I was talking about the Hangman earlier, and I was talking about how it was a perspective, a way of seeing the world that can be unconscious. It makes you do things. So I feel like either this person went to therapy and they worked on it, or this is something that they're going to have to do. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands right there. So it feels like you both had to work on this. With the Ten of Wands, this is your person's energy as well. Did they do it? I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure if they did it. I'm not really here to ask that, but the fact that it did come out is like, I do have to acknowledge that. Tell me about the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. I'm confused about that. I don't know if this was like fear of commitment or if someone is no longer having fear of commitment. Tell me about that. Here's the Fool coming out again. But that's when you're like all in. The Three of Pentacles was person B's energy as well. Do we want to work things out? Person B might want to work things out. Ooh, there's the Empress. Okay, that's cool. I like that the Empress came out. I like that though. I actually like that that came out. Because that shows opportunity. That shows opportunity to work things out. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. All right, tell me. Ooh, damn. Judgment with the Six of Swords. Okay, that's working things out as well. Some of you guys, that is the healing families issues energy. Ooh, person B. Person A is coming out here with the Three of Cups. That was person A's energy. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so person A has to work on their trust issues and their trust issues, and person B has to work on their trust issues, but in a different way. Because I feel like person B doesn't like to be controlled, so they may keep their options open, or even pretend like they have options open, because they listen to their ego. And I feel like I'm not saying person A doesn't do this, but maybe person A had like a friend group or something like that got in the way. I feel like if they did, they recently cut those people off or cut that person off. So that could have been an issue for person B, is that they felt that was going on. I don't feel like that's happening anymore, by the way. So let's get 3 more cards and then we'll close it out. Can I get 3 more? Four of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Let me zoom in. Interesting that the Ace of Pentacles is falling right there on top of the Fool, and the Three of Cups is 3 people in union. Let's get one more. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. We have the Empress and the Emperor coming out with the Ace of Pentacles. Will you come into union with this person? I would say absolutely, actually. I would say absolutely. This is the divine masculine, divine feminine energy here in the deck. I would say absolutely. You're going to come into union with this person. You'll have an opportunity with them. Some of you guys, another opportunity. If you're in no contact, then this could be happening after no contact. For others of you, this is happening. This will only happen after you go through a no contact situation with your person. But I feel like if you're saying, are we going to come into union? That means that you're not in union right now, but I don't want to assume anything. Some of you guys could just be friends with this person right now, but wow. Good for you. Look, High Priestess. Some of you guys already intuitively knew this, though, and you just second guessed it all the time. You kept questioning it. Good for you. I'm really happy for you. That's great. There's a good opportunity here. If you both can take it, if you both be vulnerable, if you both can work through the issues together. Yeah, it's me and you against the problems, not the problems against our relationship or against us. I feel like that's a mentality you both have to, what's that word? Adopt here. But especially when it comes to your person, because I feel like your person, or maybe, I feel like both parties here can walk away. I feel like both parties can walk away, but you don't want to do that. So you have to make like a commitment to just not walk away. What's so interesting here is that we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here with the Empress and the Emperor. There's no cards of like being distraught. There's no cards of any of that was coming out earlier. In fact, when I see the Eight of Pentacles, to me, it's when you're working on things. So I feel like you both could have had to work on this before you got back in together. And that's why the worth waiting for came out, because it's worth waiting for. Wow. I feel like you both could offer each other the world, or give each other the world, or mean the world to each other. I feel like you both could really help each other build, like you would build together, build a life together, build a home together, whatever it is that you want to do. Some of you guys, there will be an opportunity for you to blend your families or to create your own, depending on your situation or depending on if that's something you want. I feel like this is a big investment that you both would benefit from. Like, I feel like you both will come into union and be really happy with each other. It'll be really positive. There's a positive opportunity here for forgiveness and trying again, or for making a decision to cherish what you have and work towards something more if this is someone new. So if that resonated, I hope you give it a like and come back for another reading on my channel. I love you guys, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Bye.